Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Felseal, Arbiter's Mark. We are going to take on the first real official battle at the crossroads. Everything should be set, all of our characters ready to go, eager and excited to dive in and do some damage. AKA escort the guy and get him a real trial instead of him buying his way to safety, victory, acquittedness. I don't know. Whatever he'd buy his way into. Kyrie. Yeah, I noticed. What's happening, Captain? Stand back, Anodyne. Aha, I see peeps. Lots of peeps. Spotted. Ah, well. You arbiters are every bit as sharp as they say. But much friendlier. Well met, friend. If you have business with us, out with it. Otherwise, step aside. Well, aren't they just stylish? The answer is yes. Yes, they are. Of course! I will make it quick for you. Hand over that nobleman traipsing along at your heels, and everyone else can be on their merry way, safe and sound. What a splendid idea! Quiet. Safety and soundness first. Exactly my own philosophy. But first, tell me, just what is it you want with our bejeweled guest? Funny you should ask. From what I've been hearing lately, I bet you arbiters wouldn't mind a taste of this action yourselves, eh? I know my voices are all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. Alright, Kyrie's not impressed, unfortunately for her. Alright, here it is. This rich fop will pay us handsomely for his freedom. Well, handsome fops or whatever, it's fine. Hand him over, and 20% of the fee is yours to divide amongst yourselves. No one ever need know an arbiter was involved in our little transaction. I get what I want, you get paid, and your reputation remains as spotless as the immortal's crystal. It's a win-win-win. Is there a fourth win I'm missing? Well, what do you say? Do we have a deal? Well, I don't know. Kyrie, only 20%? I suppose it'd be more like, I don't know, Kyrie. Only 20%? Captain? Enough. We haven't the time to exchange banter with these fools. I feel like there's more of those fools than there are of us right now. But we do have people in reserve, so. As for you lot, attempted bribery, intimidation, interfering in arbiter business, serious crimes, the kind that should see every one of you decorating the trees. But get out of our way, and I'll forget I ever saw your faces. No matter how hard that's going to be, because you ugly. No, it's fine. That is my final and only counteroffer. Signal that you accept before I change my mind. You see the fur collar thing on her upper back and around her neck? It means you don't mess with her. It's almost like being in the Warhammer universe and having really big shoulder pads. Same thing. Same thing. They're called pauldrons. I know. Shh. You're taking the bite out of it a little bit. It's fine. Of all the doomy luck, we just had to run into the one clean arbiter within 100 leagues. Well, technically 2 of them are arbiters, or 3. And none of them are going to take the deal, so... Jump lively, boys. It looks like we must earn our prize today. No survivors, no witnesses. Her voice is definitely all over the place. Alright, the crossroads. Defeat all foes. Okay, I think that's probably doable. Alright, we get to bring out our peeps. I think I'm going to have Virgil chilling over here. I think I'm going to have Lana up here. And Maid Miriam joins the squad right there. All are deployed. The battle is ready to commence. Let's do this. Alright, it looks like Maid Miriam is quite quick, and she gets to go first. Fortunately, there's not a lot that we can do until people close with us. So, we will have to wait. And hopefully between items and healing we'll be fine. Anodyne, why don't I give you a quick refresher on items? Now, if I recall correctly, I'm going to refresh you guys before it refreshes us. And I could be totally wrong, so that we'll see how much I remember. Items are a per battle use thing. We'll have a maximum number of items, and that's for everybody to use in battle. So if we have, say, 10 potions, we can use potions 10 times on any people in the battle. And once 10 potions are used, that's it. So if we use 9 on one person and 1 on somebody else, it's all totally used. But they replenish at the end of the battle, or after the battle's over. So for the next battle, we'll have the maximum number again. Alright, let's see if I'm right. Items don't work as they usually do in most games, so you probably shouldn't skip this tutorial. In combat, any character can use items simply by selecting the items command in their action list. You will notice items have a count next to them. That count is the maximum amount that can be used in any single battle, and it is shared across the whole team. Alright. So we're looking at the top left. 2 potions, 1 Phoenix Ashes, which is funny, 1 Rock, and 1 Remedy. At the start of every battle, item counts are automatically filled to their maximum amount for free, so don't hold back using them as needed. Alright. That's exactly what I said. Okay. So I'm on point. Mr. McSquigum's on point. I think the music's a little bit loud. Okay, the music has been lowered a little tiny bit, so it should be good. Should be good. And we's gonna wait a fair few folk at this point. I kind of need to put her here, so chances are somebody's gonna walk over and smack us into one another. And while that's not fun and it's very unenjoyable, they might be too far away. We might actually be okay. Oh, I'm actually kind of hoping we can go one step further. Like, we can go there, but we're gonna hit our own people, so not gonna do that. Alright, looks like Thievery is ready to shine. Alright, Maid Miriam. Bam! Looking good. Carry, mark you that sizable trapdoor. I think they might have reinforcements waiting below. Well spied. If one of us stands directly upon it, that should keep it sealed against new enemies. What if we want new enemies? Agreed. But we must move quickly if we plan to secure it. They could strike at any moment. I think it appears up in the turn order when that thing's ready to go. And I don't see it there, so I'm assuming... Again, assumptions are not necessarily the greatest thing. I am assuming that it's not coming. Bam. Alright, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that our back will be safe. And I feel like our boy is going to get kind of whooped. Just a little bit. Just a little bit whooped. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... I'm going to use Forceful Strike. I'm going to smack you back. Boop! It's a tad under... It's... Not sure how far out I can cast Heal. Oh, I can cast it way further than I thought. I think I was blown away by this in the last episode. Alright, we're going to try to keep him healthy. Again, emphasis on the word try. Alright, so here's our issue that we're faced with. We're not going to do 40 damage. Alright, so I guess that makes it a little bit easier. And hindsight being what it is, I should have had Maid Miriam facing to the top right as opposed to the bottom right. So, Bad Bumpy is bad. This will get us a little bit of extra damage on the other. And the Kneeling Gal shall be in kill range at this point. 12 HP. Forceful Strike did hurt. I don't know if she's got enough HP for that. Oh, no, they went after it. Okay, that's a strange one. Alright. Okay, so... At this particular point, we... are going to use fire. I'm just curious. I'm not going to put it on you or you. Resistance to fire is lower. How about you? Same thing for that dog, and it's 0 across the board. Alright, well, I mean, I'll just cast it directly on the dog. It's still going to spread the same, so it doesn't matter who I cast it on, but whatevs. Alright, so we got thorns now, so anytime we do damage to him, he will retaliate with thorns. Our boy's kind of getting slapped around a little bit. She's going to take out the Neelan gal here. Get him, Maid Mirian. Yeah. Her damage is quite light, but that's okay. Snakebite oil. We have some. Sweet. Okay, so he's not necessarily in the best of places at this point. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him here. I'm going to use a potion. Heal me for how much? 40. Oh, like way more than I thought. Maybe I used that a little bit early. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, oh, get handled. Okay, the doggo. I can just do this, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna move behind the doggo and I'm gonna attack. How much HP do we have? Oh, we're okay. We are okay. Smack! Thorns, yep. Yep, you knew it was coming. Okay, gonna move down here. Should be totally okay. Holy magic heal. Anodyne's a little bit weak. Let's heal her up with 30 hit points of doom. I mean, it's fine. Alright, Anodyne gets to move and do some stuff. Okay, the dog will go after the wizard. How much health does the dog have? 78. If we hit him hard, how much damage is this going to do? Boom! That's a fair amount of damage. It might be enough. I think it won't be. I think it's going to be just short. We'll see. My tummy is very vocal about the food I've ate. Is unhappy. Alright, my mystical wizard of doom. Let's get you up and over here. Which is not necessarily a great idea, but it'll work. Cast right there. Hitting the double dogs. I'm going to kill at least one of them. Not quite enough to kill the other. I'm going to get thorned. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I can hear voices coming from down below. We don't have much time if we're planning to block that trapdoor. Alright, we can look at the top of the screen. The fourth one from the right. That is when the reinforcements come. So we have a little bit of time. Special events that happen during combat will display an event icon in the turn order list at the top of the screen. When the event icon comes to the front of the turn order, the event will trigger. How much? 7? I mean, we probably do 7. Bam! 17. Not even bothered by it. Alright, so things are looking okay at this point. Alright, just gonna stand on it again. Smack you. And I think we'll keep our facing. Are you gonna come around behind the wizard? Yep. I figured the wizard would be your choice of targets there. Okay, our healer will be moving. Okay, I think I got this. I'm pretty sure I've got this. Alright. A big old smack. Sweet, she leveled up. I am a fan. Some holy magic coming out. 35. 35 is kind of important, isn't it? Wizard's probably not going to die. Okay, we're going to do it. Get 30 more points on you, putting you up to 65, and then we got to move our little lass here over. Okay, Anodyne is ready to slaughter someone, and she will. Hammer time! Alright, so the hammer is out, the gal is down, the level up is ours, and we're feeling pretty good. It's just Stephen Arthur is all that remains. Okay, so let's use some fury, some fire. Cook you up, nice. You know, I'm just going to stand my ground. I think that's fine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use a potion, and we're going to pote you. Be poted. It's potion. Healed. We could say healed if we wanted to. Alright, well, I can't move. However, I did notice that we have rock. Let's throw the rock at her. Or him. There you go, Stephen. Enjoy. I kind of want to step off of here just because I want to see like how much we get out of the reinforcements. But knowing my luck, it'll be like 4 more people, and then we'll just get overrun and killed. So, as much as I do want to see how it goes, I'm also not that tempted. Good day, sir. That was a big hit. Victory! Now, I remember my my early access coverage of this. This battle went horribly wrong for me. I think I got like 2 people killed. It was awful. So, whatever I've done, I've learned a little bit from that point. Alright, we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got a heavy crossbow. I don't know. It's fine. A heavy crossbow. I was going to say crossbolt. I don't know. It's fine. Crossbow, some snakebite oil, which I assume is for crafting, or it's a reagent or component or something. Total for all participants, 198. And it looks like... yeah. Kyrene River Falls bonus plays into that whole thing. Alright. So, vicarious learning, I'm still not sure what that is. But what it means to me is just being in the group, everyone, maybe that's like... these are ability points. It's not really experience. They're ability points. So, to me that means... with ability points, vicarious learning, maybe everybody learns 27 points of, AP for all the classes that are in here, because they're all around each other and they're kind of learning each other's trades. Like, oh, cool, I saw so-and-so cast this spell. I feel like I can almost cast it. Something like that. That's what my guess would be. And total for all benched units, they got 90. So they got half of our map completion bonus. Yeah, it's okay. We don't have any benched units right now, so it's not really a thing, but still. They're having a nod fest over there. This used to be an inn. Quite a prosperous one, if I remember it, alright? Burned down in a marauder attack last year. And no arbiters nearby to prevent it. You allude to that scoundrel's claim about arbiters taking bribes. Nothing but a desperate attempt to talk their way out of a fight. I don't believe a word of it. So you say, and yet here we are, dragging that foppish nobleman around because we can't quite trust the local chapter house. Yeah. Well, that's a long enough break. We need to keep moving if we're to reach a luster before nightfall. I'll make sure everyone is ready. They don't call me the Rouge for nothing. They don't. They call you the Rogue. Literally, the Rogue. It's fine. Do you need a breather after that, Anodyne? I guess it can't hurt. I mean, that's if we're not in a rush. Thanks, Captain. Occasionally, a note on the world map will be marked with an exclamation point symbol, indicating that an optional character event is available. Select the note and choose event from the menu to view it. Note that some events are time sensitive and may disappear as the story progresses. Okay, before we do any of that stuff, let's pan around our beautiful map. We have a giant maze in a volcanic land. Seems terrible. Not something we want to do. A lot of bridges. Large, massive bridges. Some mountains, some forests, some lagoons, some snowy things. So, it's not a massive map, but it's big enough. Alright, so what we're going to do before we do that is we're going to hop in, we're going to look at our troops, we're going to probably do some leveling up and things of that nature, so let's do that. When one of your characters has earned enough AP to purchase an ability, the arrow, maybe, icon will be shown over their feet. If the icon is moving, it means you can learn a new ability since you last checked them. Okay. Before we do that, let's view inventory. That's not what I wanted to do. Select units. Let's view equipment. You can change your unit's equipped gear here. Each unit has 6 slots to work with unless you have special abilities that influence what you can equip, like dual wield or sturdy grip, for example. You can equip 1 weapon, 1 body piece, 1 hat piece, and 1 shield for certain classes. So I guess that's 3 for every class, minimum, plus a shield for certain classes, and as many accessories as you can fit. So 1, 2, 3, so up to 3 accessories. Yeah, it's fine. What if we optimize it? What's it gonna do? Oh, we get a maul. It's a 2-handed weapon. It's a heavy mining hammer. It did increase our attack, but we lost our... We lost our axe and our buckler. I think I want to keep that on her. She's already got a maul. Okay. Oh, but she's got a bronze helm and some bronze armor now, so that's kind of neat. What do you got? Circlet and Traveler's Garb. Circlet and the Linen Robe. Just kind of changed the order of them. Maid Miriam, what do you get? Heavy Crossbow. Or Heavy Crossbow! You know, with the squeaky voice, it's fine. And our Scoundrel just kind of switched. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go to abilities. Let's learn some abilities. You can learn new abilities for classes you have access to. You will need AP, or to spend AP to learn abilities. Makes sense. AP will be earned for your current selected class, not your subclass, through participating in combat. Characters not in combat will receive a smaller portion of the AP earned by those in combat. Okay, additionally, everyone will learn a small amount of AP for classes their allies are using during... through the Vicarious Learning bonus. So basically what I said. Cool. So they're learning vicariously through their allies. Alright, we're going to get Power Strike. What does that do? Deals 0.8% or 0.8 times physical attack damage to the target and inflicts an attack down on them. Okay. And the alternative would have been mind down. Exactly the same. Okay, so there's symbols over here. This is passive. This is passive. Allows the character to hold a melee 2-handed weapon in one hand. Cool. That's an active ability. And this is counterattack, which I'm absolutely getting. Okay. So that's fine. Now I'm probably going to have to set these skills. It looks like we've unlocked the ability to be a knight as well. We'll set the abilities. Oh. On top of the regular abilities a unit has access to through their current class, they can also select a second or secondary set of abilities taken from any other class that they have access to. You'll automatically use the 2 passive abilities that your current class provides after you unlock them, and you can also select up to 2 passive abilities and 1 counter from any of those that you know. Don't be afraid to experiment and create a unique unit that suits your own playstyle. Cool. Alright, so we want the counter, right? Yeah. Alright, so we have none of the passives right now, and we don't know any other passives. Makes sense. Alright, what do we got for our Scoundrel? Oh, he's got Dirty Hit and Steel GP. Steal a component. Steal an item. Steal buffs? Let's go with steal a component. That sounds fairly legit. And I don't think he's got anything else for us. Alright, let's go to Anodyne, Mercenary. She can learn First Aid. She's unlocked Scoundrel now. We can get her with Power Strike as well. Not quite good enough to get Counterattack just yet. That's okay. Alright, we have a Wizardian. Good old Virgil here. I think that was what his name was. We'll get him Earth 1 and Thunder 1. So now he's got all 4 of the elements. We got Smart Casting. Offensive multi-target abilities will not include allies as possible targets. That's passive. What? And helpful multi-target abilities will not include enemies as possible targets. Oh, that's so sick. I love that that's a thing. I mean, I would have preferred to just not have to worry about it at all, but at the same time, I'm used to that being a thing, so this makes more sense, and I absolutely love this. Well played, guys. Well played. That is a nice little feature there. Alright, so we have heals, we have mass heal, we have revive. I think I'm going to go with mass heal. I'm still not entirely certain how mana spell points or whatever is gained. I feel like it's gained over each turn. Like, as time goes on, we get more, not less. So, like, we start off with a small amount, the next turn we get another chunk of small amount, which could add up to more and more and more, and eventually we're at full mana, we can just cast spells all the time. That's what it seems like. I don't know if that's true. I guess we'll get Dirty Hit. Okay, so everybody's leveled up. We're going to go take a peek at the little world event thing that we had, character event, and then I guess that's going to do it for this episode. Event. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to play one patrol before we do the next episode. So, it's basically just going to be a rehash of that same map. I'm going to get a little bit more levels and experience, or AP, as it were. That was exhilarating, Captain. But I also feel a bit sick. It'll pass. When I was a child, I dreamed of becoming an Arbiter like my mother. I also dreamed of fighting alongside her, but never that I would be wearing her armor. The armor you inherited, but the position you earned. Thank you, Captain. Watch this one for me, would you? Sure thing. Yes, Captain. So you gonna go over there and hang out with Virgil and say some things, some sagely things to him. Why would someone with your wealth and privilege stoop to murder? If that man had wronged you, I'm sure the court would be happy to hear your case. The court's manner of dispensing justice is just too costly, slow for my taste. I don't understand. That shocks me to my core. What did he do to you? Let us just say he strayed from the rut which fate had gouged out for him. I still don't. Just like a pair of little girls I know, he interfered in the business of his betters, and quite soon afterwards paid the price for it. Well, perhaps one day you will explain to me how such a powerful lord came to be the prisoner of a pair of little girls. I think she won that one. I think she burned him pretty good there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode 2. I'm taking my time. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Like I said, it is getting ready to burst forth from early access, so if you are one of those folks that don't like the early access model and you refuse to get the game and you only want it once it's fully released, you do not have long to wait. If you want to hop in and start early and enjoy, by all means, go ahead and do so. Like I said, it's like 98% complete according to the information I have received. So unless you're absurdly quick and you play through this in like a couple days, you have a bit to play and enjoy before, really running into that issue. I don't have the specific date or exact date that it's supposed to release. Probably because I'm missing it, but I want to say it's sometime in April. I'm not sure, though. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. Until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.